Hello, Facebook. It's Trevor from Peak Potential Physiotherapy and Wellness here from Collierville, Tennessee. Coming at you a little bit late this Thursday. Wanted to go over the blog that we had put out earlier this week. It's in regards to the 3 common fixes for your neck that don't work. I said that right, that don't work and what does. So I'm going to be going over those 3 common things that don't work and then what does. I'll link to our blog below, and then our other blog this week went into 5 things that you could do to help yourself, so to keep the neck pain away, especially on those summer vacation trips. So I might give you a sneak peek into that and give you the 5 things that you can do, and maybe I'll link to that one as well and put that into the chat below. If you have questions, please comment. Let me know what's going on. But I'm happy to be with you and for you to give me your time here on Thursday again to go over the blog. So, problems that we hear a lot, especially in those people 50 plus, but it can happen. It's happened to myself. I just talked to a younger lady, a mother of a 4-year-old this morning, who had woken up 4 days ago, said she had a little bit of pain at the base of her head, base of her neck, and then she stretched and boom, pain got to her. And even myself, it's happened. You stretch, you do that, and you just can't move. The pain even might have shot down your arm. But all of that stuff is from a neck problem, and it could be from the way you slept. You might just have woken up like that. So things that we hear a lot of. I just woke up and I had a crick in my neck, or I thought it was just stiff and it would get better. Or at first my neck, didn't really hurt, but then I couldn't look over to merge into traffic. All those things are things that we hear a lot from patients. When someone tells me that they can't merge into traffic, I ask them when they're going to be on the road so that I make sure that I'm not there. So since the neck pain happens pretty often for people, and especially in those 50 plus who might have a little bit of degenerative problems in their joints, what are some things that people are doing, some very common things that people are doing to help neck pain that don't really work? So we're going to go over that, and then we'll tell you, I'll give you a sneak peek into the 5 things you can do so that your vacation's a little bit better too. So we'll link to both of our blogs that we're having here. So the first thing is painkillers. This can be over the counter, it can also be from your doctor. But what those are is just masking the pain. So the underlying root cause, which is usually the joint has gotten stuck, the nerve has gotten pinched, the muscle has locked those things up too. They all happen in combination with each other normally. But the painkillers, be it ibuprofen or something from the doctor, is just going to mask the pain, and that's going to wear off as time goes on. So although it might offer temporary relief, which is what a lot of us want, it's not the long-lasting relief, the best chance for you to have that it doesn't come back. Unfortunately, the lady who came in today, she had it 4 days ago and it felt a little bit better. And then 2 days ago, it flared up again. So most of the time it doesn't go away if it's been there, okay? And that's when you need to have a little bit external help, meaning a physio or a physical therapist. Number 2, common fixes that doesn't work. It's just kind of a nice, relaxing massage. Now there are some good massage therapists out there who might get down to it, but one of those spa-like, massages that just kind of helps and feels like it decreases the pain temporarily doesn't necessarily get down to the joint that's stuck or the nerve that's getting pinched. It just helps that muscle relax. Now there's some good massage therapists out there who might get to the trigger point and that calms down some of the pain, but there's usually that underlying joint or nerve or even a disc issue, all of which can be treated. So don't jump down my throat here by putting in the chat about the disc issues, but yes, even disc issues in the neck can be treated very effectively and successfully through conservative treatment. Okay? Number 3, giving it time to rest. Okay? It'll just get better tomorrow. I'll just wait on it. It'll get better. Those things are not always going to work. So Don't just give it time to rest, because, like I said with the lady earlier, she gave it time to rest. It felt better, and it came back. So, so it's not always going to go away. So don't give it too much time to rest. Make sure you get some help with it. That's why in the blog we wrote, we gave a link to our ebook. Okay, we wrote this ebook just to give you a few tips so that you can do some things on your own. However, if you're wanting to get this thing done, you don't want to deal with these DIY treatments, then you can give us a call immediately. Our phone number is on our website, 901-316-5456, or if you just look in the blog, you can click the link and get our DIY tips and see how it goes for yourself. But unfortunately, these things do come back. The crick, unless you get some external help, is not going to come back. But just to give you a little bit about what you can look forward to. So 5 ways to keep the neck pain away on your summer vacation. A few quick things. Top 5 are avoid a lot of time looking down. So if you're reading, be very careful on keeping the book up in front of you, or your phone up in front of you. 2 is watch your sitting posture. Make sure that you keep your chin back, your shoulders over your chest, so that you can actually take the pressure off of your neck, off of those joints that are bothering you. Be careful carrying those bags. Not a whole lot of tension over one shoulder. Get a rolling bag that you can pull next to you. Number 4, support your back for long car rides. Putting a pillow or some sort of support underneath your behind your back is going to help. Take your own pillow too. So a pillow that you're familiar with that hasn't given you problems, make sure you take that on the vacation with you if you can. Again, I'll link to both of these blogs in the chat below, and if you have questions, you can leave your comments, anything like that. But please don't hesitate to let us know what's going on. Our point is to just give you the most information we can to help you make a better decision about your health. We don't want you to have to deal your summer having that kind of neck issue or even some headache issues. Even if you feel like it's going in the arm, all that can be related to the neck. Okay? So please, if you have questions, leave them in the chat below. Drop us an email. But if you want to try some of our DIY tips, click on our link for our free report. So thank you again and for sharing your time on your Thursday, and I will see you next week.